how's it going, guys? I am back here again at the unit. It has been a while since I recorded from here. It's probably been maybe a couple of months, maybe even 3 months or so. We're currently in August. I want to be going through an update with you guys of what has been going on so far this year in 2025. It's been a really interesting year. It's been some ups and some downs. I kind of feel like at the moment, turning a page as we're going towards the back end of this year. So I'm going to give you guys a little recap of what has been going on in the business and the channel and everything else. First things first, I want to say a massive thank you to everybody that supported me. We have finally reached 15,000 subscribers, which is absolutely incredible. And I couldn't have done it without you guys. All the love and support you've been giving me over the years has been absolutely incredible. And to be a part of this amazing community, especially here in the UK, is absolutely amazing. And meeting some people recently at the London Card Show who are fans of the channel and who supported me for a while and enjoy the content that I pull out and useful content that I try and put out there, useful information. People have done very well in their sealed investments over the past few years that have been following me on the channel, which is great to hear, right? Mine have been doing fantastic. And it has been absolutely amazing to hear from other people as well. But yeah, without you guys, this channel wouldn't even exist. I wouldn't be doing this, you know what I mean? So it's been a great journey. I got a lot of stuff planned towards the end of this year and going into 2026. We're going to be changing some things up on the channel as well, like what type of content is going to be brought to you guys, what am I going to be doing as well over here on the channel. So yeah, this will be just kind of like a channel update, business update, and give you guys a little insight what's going on behind the scenes, and yeah, so it'll be really good fun. So this year in 2025, it's kind of been an up and down year. The start of this year was really, really good, right? We had prismatic evolutions. I was able to get a crap ton of stock, especially when it comes to sealed product. So I would say January, February, March was pretty good. Then April hit, and we started to see less and less stock become available. We had the release of Journey Together, and wholesalers just had nothing, right? They just had nothing at all. It just completely dried up. At this right precise moment in time, I don't have access to Pokemon at distribution level. I have to go through wholesaler at the moment. And even then they don't have anything. Even at distribution level, they're not getting a lot of stuff, okay? And I've been giving you guys little updates of people I know that do have distribution access and the issues that they've been facing here in the UK with getting hold of anything pretty much. So it's not just me, it pretty much across the board here in the UK. It's kind of bad, right? So for me, I was like, okay, so April came along and things were starting to become a little bit tougher, okay? And it was also sealed product or going down the route of, you know, getting hold of booster boxes and ETBs and collection boxes and tins and whatever it may be was proving very, very difficult. And for me, it was like, okay, where am I going to go regarding this? What am I going to do? Things started to get a little bit tougher. Then we went into May and we're starting to see more and more of the start of this like summer lull, well, kind of a lull, right? And it was getting harder and harder. It was getting super tough. And I'm sitting there going, okay, I'm going to have to try and pivot and change the way I'm doing stuff for as far as the business is concerned, right? Because I can't get a hold of any English product, right? Okay. So unless I go out on the open market, buy it, and it just, there's no way, right? There's just no way. So for me, it was like, okay, how else can I do this, right? So I've been collecting and getting hold of a ton of high-end singles over the past few years, right? Mainly from the Sword and Shield era, of course, a lot from the Scarlet and Violet era as well. And I was like, let's start grading stuff. So start grading a ton of stuff with ACE grading and with PSA. And over the past few months, I've been selling a lot of slabs. Right? I must have sold maybe 200 to 300 slabs over the past 3 months. So a lot of slabs have come and gone already, which have been doing incredibly well. Of course, with grading, it's a bit of hit and miss. Are you going to get a 9? Are you going to get a 10? Are you going to get an 8 or whatever it may be? If you get a 10, you're doing absolutely amazing. There's a few things I've noticed by selling hundreds of slabs with ACE and PSA, noticing trends. And one trend I have noticed is with ACE grading is 9s sell for more than PSA 9s. For some reason, people like the labels, they put a premium on those labels, and people want those cards, people want those slabs because they look amazing. So like, why would I go and buy you know, a PSA version and it looks kind of boring, whereas I can go and get an ACE label and it looks really, really nice, and they can get it at a cheaper price than getting a 10, for example. And that was one thing I definitely noticed online, like selling on eBay, selling on Facebook, places like that, that was the case. And it wasn't only that as well, it was also when I went to London Card Show, which I'm gonna get into in a follow-up video. But basically, that was what I've been doing. So I was basically selling a lot of slabs over the past few months, and that was kind of how things were going, really. And it was going very, very well, and it still is doing relatively well. Now, a few other things that I have also been doing is getting a lot of single cards, selling a lot of singles as well. and also picking up a lot of collections. I've been buying a lot of collections, trading with a lot of people online as well. And that's one of the reasons why I was able to kind of keep this business going, especially during this really, really dry period of getting hold of stock. Now, we had Destined Rivals, which was very, very small amount. Then we had Black Bolt White Flare. Again, wholesalers don't have anything, so it was like kind of didn't really do much for that. And now we're going into the Mega Revolutions, and that's basically gonna be the same story, right? I think it's gonna be the same story now until things calm down, and it's like, if things calm down. So at the moment, as far as like sealed product is concerned, English-wise, it kind of isn't happening. Even for the streams, like when we do like the rip and ship streams, we've been doing them now for a few years, and it's never been this bad. It wasn't even this bad like in 2021, it wasn't this bad in 2022. It is super bad right now. It is terrible. Like getting hold of product, and it's like, yes, I can get hold of product, but it's gonna go on the secondary market. It's gonna cost me a lot of money to begin with, and then I'm not gonna make a profit on that. So I'm charging even more, and it's just not, I just don't think it's not feasible, and it's not great for everybody else. So for me, I'm just like, yeah, let's just skip that. One thing I am moving towards, and I will be focusing on at the back end of this year, so I'm looking now towards the winter months, is focusing on Japanese products. So I've been picking up a lot of Chinese stuff recently with the Gem Pack Volume 2, the EV set. Incredible, by the way. And then you have the 151, which I'm looking to get in as well, which will be very, very good. Of course, you want to get that Pikachu, where it's worth like $2,000 raw. It's like mad stuff going on, 1,500 to $2,000 raw. Huge card. But we're going to be going get hold of that as well. So we have the 151 Chinese. We also have a bunch of stuff, right? We're going to be going through it all. And that's what I'm going to be pivoting towards, is Chinese and Japanese stuff at the back end of this year. We have the 2 mega sets already. Mega Brave, Mega Symphonia are already out. They're doing incredibly well. Booster boxes are selling at like 70 to 80 pound a piece, which is still quite high in my opinion, but people love it and it's selling out all the time. Then you also have then the Mega Inferno X, and I have seen the Charizard. Not too sure whether or not how I feel about that one. I'm not a huge fan of Megas with the writing on them. I never liked them, and I don't like these ones either. But you know, people do like them, and that's cool. I think it's gonna be a big hype set, so we're gonna be trying to get hold of some of that as well. So that's something I'm pivoting towards. So I'll be letting you guys know when I'm putting like booster boxes up for sale, whole booster boxes, you name it. Will be up for grabs there. But that's basically what we're gonna do. And another thing is card shows. I'm gonna be vending a lot in card shows at the back end of this year. I've currently got 3 card shows coming up. I've got one in Bristol, which is at the end of September. I've got a London card show, which I'm aiming to do a double day, so Saturday and Sunday at the end of October, beginning of November. And then I've got Cardiff. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening, and I'm getting a load of slabs and singles and trying to do some high-end singles and things like that. So yeah, if anybody's got anything that they want, any singles that they're looking to shift or anything like that, then I am currently buying, which is 70% cash. So if people are looking for cash, then I'll do 70%. Or if people want 80% trade, whether or not that would be trade for single cards or anything on the store, then I can give you 80% of that as credit, so you can spend it on however you want, whether or not it be on the live breaks, singles, slabs, you name it. And of course, that'll be the same when I'm at card shows, when people come up to me, 70% cash, 80% trade, kind of the standard now these days. But yeah, honestly, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm really looking forward to it. We're changing things up. And it's kind of an eye-opening, because earlier on this year, I kind of felt like I did a video where I basically said like, starting a business in 2025 was kind of a bad idea. I think starting an English sealed business in 2025 was a terrible idea in hindsight. But I still think this year is a good year. If you're looking at doing things like slabs and singles, if you're looking at doing stuff regarding card shows, Japanese, Chinese, very, very good, okay? I've been looking on places like Whatnot. I'm an R in whether or not I want to fully commit to doing the live streams over there. I'm going to start doing more. I know I keep saying it, but I am. I am going to start doing more. Now I'm getting a lot more slabs and singles. We'll do a lot more auctions. So if there's cards you may be looking at getting, use the QR code that I put up on the screen for £10 credit or $15 credit. And there's also be a link in the description. Go and scan that in, get some credit, and yeah, spend it and have some fun. And come and join me. I'm going to be streaming at least once a week. I'm going to probably shift it to try and increase it to twice a week. We're going to be looking at doing a lot of single auction streams, slabs as well, with buyer giveaways. And on top of that, once I get some Japanese product in, we'll be doing a lot of breaks. We do a lot of live breaks, big breaks for Japanese product as well. So keep an eye out. A lot of stuff is happening and moving behind the scenes right now, which is pretty exciting as well. So yeah, it's kind of exciting stuff ahead. This unit I am in the process of moving. So currently, at the moment, this space is a bit too expensive. They've increased the price, so I'm moving to a one that's within budget, of course, and it's going to be good. It's still in the same like premises and stuff, but just a different one. Just pretty much roughly the same size, just a bit cheaper. Might as well, right? So yeah, that's basically what I'm going to be going for. But yeah, the unit is basically going to be changing up. But I'm going to try and keep you guys updated of what's going on each and every month. I'm going to try and do like a monthly update to keep you guys informed of what's going on behind the scenes. Regarding the channel, so that's the business, okay? That's the business side of things. So things are going okay, pivoting towards Chinese and Japanese, singles and slabs, and getting ready for card shows, getting stock for card shows. So again, guys, reach out to me. I'm not after sealed products. If anybody's looking at offloading a lot of their sealed collection, I have had a ton of messages from people, which has been great, basically selling off a load of their stuff. I mean, the amount of people that are selling off sealed product right now, it's unbelievable. I've sold off some of my own. I've offloaded a few of my Sword and Shield era stuff. Don't worry, got the Evolving Skies. But I've offloaded a few of my Sword and Shield era stuff as well to get hold of some stock and everything for shows and so on and so forth. So for me at the moment, yes, I have offloaded. I would probably say maybe about 15%, maybe 10 to 15% of my total investments I've sold, and I've moved that money into slabs and singles and collections and so on and so forth. But yeah, apart from that, it's been really good. So if people got singles and slabs that they're looking to offload, let me know. I'm not after sealed collections yet. Probably like maybe next year, I probably will be, but right now, no. So channel update. So of course, we've just reached 15,000 subscribers, which has been absolutely amazing. You guys have just been absolute bosses. This love and support has been incredible. Watching the channel grow month by month really has put a smile on my face, and it's amazing, right? We're on the road to 20K now, which is crazy. But also on top of that, it's also been interesting to see how things have like changed in the space as well. So of course, over the past few years, I've been focusing very heavily on investing, and like Pokemon investing and so on and so forth, giving you guys market updates and the like. That is not going away, but it is being reduced. I am going to be slowly moving towards different style of content, trying out different styles of content that I've been wanting to do for a while, and I just haven't. I've kind of been stuck in my way, and I'm like, I must always talk about Pokemon sealed investing. I must always talk about the market and so on and so forth. So it's kind of been one of these weird things. So, but I am going to be focusing and moving towards different styles of content. I will be, of course, covering the market, predominantly the UK market with a little bit of the US as well. And I'll be also talking about like what good pickups to buy, sealed or cards or whatever, to give you guys an idea of what's going on, right? I'm still gonna give you that, okay? But when I've been going full on, invest, money, this, that, and the other, I'm just like, yeah, I'm kind of losing interest in it. I've been doing it now for a few number of years, and I kind of feel like I want to do something a bit different. It's time for a change, and I think now's a good time. Right, I think now's a good time moving into the back end of 2025, going to 2026. So you're thinking, Jace, what type of videos are you going to be doing on the channel? I want to do more stuff like this. I want to do more stuff of giving you guys updates of what's been going on in the business side of things, but I also want to give you guys an update on personal collections, what I've been picking up and buying, what am I collecting, things like that, rather than the investing side of things, rather than the market side of things. I also want to do some like opening content. I also want to do some vlog style content. I want to do some react style content on the channel. On top of that, I am going to be doing a playthrough of all of the Pokemon games from Red and Blue, going all the way up to Scarlet and Violet, pretty much. Well, Legends ZA when that comes out as well. So I'm going to be doing that leading up to the 30th anniversary. We're going to do them on a live stream. I want to get things planned. We also have the podcast. I don't know if you guys checked it out, but definitely go and check out the Collector Cast podcast. We've got 5 or 6 episodes out now. By the time you've seen this, with me and my co-host Mike. He is an absolute boss. He has been really, really cool. We've been vending at the London Card Show. He's gone into the business and his own business like full on, right? And it's been amazing to see it as well. So that's really cool. Go and check that out. We cover anything, singles, slabs, market, sealed, news, anything that's going on right now. We give you guys our honest raw takes. We are going to have guests on there as well. I'm going to reach out to a few people. Have reached out to a few people already. I'm going to reach out to more. We're going to try and get some guests on. UK guests first, then we move toward like maybe US, Canada, whatever, after that as well. So really interesting stuff. So definitely go and check that out as well. There is a playlist on the channel. You guys can watch all the episodes. We're going to try and get them on Spotify as well. which will be pretty good. So yeah, that side of things is cool. That's always wanted to do a podcast. So I'm really happy that I'm able to do that type of stuff. And other things as well is just new content, fresh stuff. And that's what I want to do. I want to do more raw videos, just me giving you guys my honest thoughts of what's going on. Not just in the market, but just in the hobby as a whole. Because I would say in the past 2 months, I've seen different sides of the hobby that I've never experienced and seen before. It's kind of opened my eyes a little bit of there is more. Basically, long story short, is what's happening out there, like I say out there, like it doesn't exist. What's happening out on the street and out in the wild is very, very different to what is happening on eBay, TCG Player, and the online market. I can tell you that right now. It is so different. It's like two completely different worlds of the hobby and what people are after and where money's going. It's wild. It's absolutely wild. So that's one thing that it's kind of opened up my eyes to, which has been really, really interesting as well. It's pretty much that is the update of what is going on right now in the business and obviously, of course, on the channel as well. But yeah, there's gonna be a few new changes happening, a few things I want to try out. So expect some different style content to come, which I'm looking forward to doing. I've been wanting to do for a while as well. But yeah, loads of new things happening, podcast, new stock coming in, singles and slabs, and vetting at card shows and all sorts. If any of you guys are going to these future card shows, let me know down in the comments. And if there's any future card shows which are coming up that you would like to try and, see me at and stuff, then let me know as well. But once again, I want to say a massive thank you to everybody who has supported me over the past few years, or even if you supported me recently, I want to say a massive thank you. And on the road to 20K subscribers, so let's get there, guys. All right, guys, that is it from me today. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are legends, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.